Let's go, let's go. 5-9J, we out here. Nickel, yeah.
C-Dub on the beat.
Slide through that city, made that Chevy swerve. The bank account jumping, gotta do a twerk. Keep hating like you is and get your feelings hurt. I got the 10 cent low, letting semi burn.
What's good with everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a productive day, feeling blessed, and like I always say, it's one life, one chance. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. So with that being said, man, a subscriber asked me an interesting question. A question that kind of made me laugh when I was like, for real, bro? Seriously? That's how you really think about it? But it was actually a genuine question, bro. He just compared it to something that kind of made me laugh a little bit, made me giggle in my guts. So let's talk about it. With that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, always leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Check the links in the description for my Apple and Spotify music. Go ahead and run my streams up. Or you can check out my music. And you can check out my music in my playlist section on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys for you guys' time. But most importantly, thank you guys for your guys' support. Now, my subscriber asked me this. He asked me, how do we politic on the yard? So I had to rebuttal him like, hey, bro, what do you mean by how do we politic on the yard? We politic against each other, on an individual, against other factions? I mean, where are you going? He's just like, nah, in general, bro. Is it like the American me movie scenes when they huddle up on the yard and they start talking? And then what about like the blood in and blood out scene? He showed me the scene where Carlito was in a circle of La Onda talking about, hey, you want to go back to shining shoes? La Onda don't shine shoes. But that's right. That's what's going to happen if we don't do this now. I want to own no fucking store. That scene. I was like, no, bro. No, that's not how it works. But he honestly thought that that's how we get down on the yard, bro. Like all the metals on the yard and the buildings just show up and we huddle. We do the 42 fake and, I pump fake and I throw it. No, that's not how it really works. That's not how it really works. Now, mind you, the Nortenos program is a little bit different. Because you got like Orange County versus LA car, LA versus San Diego car, everybody versus San Bernardino car. Each car has their own big homie they're working for, so everything's a competition. So they might politic on the yard. They have enough numbers where you can't really see. But when you're on the yard with Nortenos like 30, 40 deep, it's obvious who's a foot soldier and who's leadership. So we have to exercise a lot of discretion, both from administration and other factions, because everybody got their eye on everybody, bro. Everybody's all tweaked out in the cells like, what's that fool up to? I don't know, man. His legs are 2 feet far apart, man. He's dropping right now, bro. He's dropping. Hey, fool, hey, do me a bottle. What? Hey, just walk behind him, bro, and if you smell the fart, let me know. Yeah, just let me know. That's pretty much, it doesn't work like that, bro. Well, it kind of does, bro. Everybody's just on a weird trip in prison, though. That's how it works. Trust me, if you smell a fart in the day room, bro, it's going down, bro. Yeah, mind you that we're in jail all day hooping stuff and putting everything up our butts. But on the same token, like I doubt your butthole's that loose where you can't control your own fart. Where it's just like, oh, damn it. People are going to smell. Oh, man, it's going to be a half 60 right now, bro. I accidentally farted, bro. You imagine that going up to your homie like, hey, fool, I just farted, fool, and the Sudanis are tripping, fool. They're all gathering up right now. They're dropping their bangers, bro. What we finna do? We're going to kick it off over a fart? So pretty much this is how it works. When we're politicking as Nortenos, individuals with status, I'm talking about back in the day. Like I said, things have changed. They politic a little bit different. There's no Nortenos that have status on the yard. It's either NF and foot soldiers. Pretty much that's it. So while we're politicking, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure we're never noticed. So we can't be on the yard huddled up 3 or 4 deep. Because sometimes some yards had like 5 or 6, 8 end souls with like a 50 Northerners. And then it'd be like 20 Northerners, 1 Norteño or 2 Norteños. So we can't be just on the yard together walking, side by side, holding hands and kicking cans and stuff and be like, hey, bro, so how we going to control this yard, bro? There's only 20 of us against 150 Sureños, bro. Yeah, we got this, bro. We got this in the bag. Bro, that's hell nah. We ain't going to do a micro dent to that yard, bro. That yard's pretty much taken over, bro. We're just there now. We're just present. That's how I felt back in the day, being outnumbered so much. Bro, you ever walk into a day room when they're like 10 against 1? There's like 5 of you and there's like 10 per one of you? Do you guys really know what that feels like? I don't care how arrogant Norteños think. Like, bro, back in the day, bro, we heard like 8 Norteños in the Historia go at like 50 people and they slaughtered everybody. Yeah, that's what they're going to tell us, bro. That's what they're going to publicize to us to keep us motivated. But in harsh reality, bro, 1 man against 10, bro. Nah, bro, there ain't no such thing as a big U, bro. You ain't knocking down 30 Sureños by yourself. That's not working, bro. That's a fact, bro. That ain't true. So in the same sense, we're trying to find primary targets and identify the Sureño program, the Southside government, and their leadership, La Mesa. They're doing it to us because the first opportunity when they want to kick it off with Norteños, they're gonna go after leadership. Every faction has that plan. Go after the leadership. It's an old saying. It's an old proverb. If it's a proverb, you cut off the head of the snake, the body doesn't know what to do, so it creates chaos. That's easier to overpower manpower who don't know how to decide for themselves, who don't know how to think for themselves. And that's the bad part about about leadership in itself is once you get rid of leadership, the leadership is so focused on being the leader and remaining the leader. No leadership ever wants to take the time to teach the next man how to become a leader. So that way when they're gone, they can be replaced and they have the sound mind and educated level to conduct leadership positions while Norteños are gone and while the ANF's not on the yard. So when Northerners have to step up to the plate and get themselves in a wreck and get everybody else in the wreck, who's to blame? The Northerner and the leadership that didn't educate his people right. It's pretty much how it works. So all day, every day, we exercise writing. Norteños will be on that desk from the moment he wakes up to the moment he go to sleep. I got to address this matter. I'm going to write this Wilas, send that out that way. I'm going to address this issue. I'm going to send that out that way. On the yard, like in Susanville, when there was like 9 or 10, there was quite a handful of Norteños on the yard. We would not be seen in a group together. If I needed to talk to one in particular, I'll send like 3 people. Hey man, go tell them to go over here. Go meet me by the pull-up bars in about 10 minutes. And then we'll be at the pull-up bars doing pull-ups side by side, pretending like we're talking to everybody. I'm like, hey, fool, did you get that wheel earlier? Yeah. All right, fool, what'd you think about that? Yeah, he didn't put it up all the way? All right. He's useless to us, bro. His butthole ain't exercised well enough, bro. If we can't use his butthole, then what are we going to do, bro? Now let's get rid of him, bro. We don't need him. That's pretty much what we're doing, bro. We're whispering at the side of our necks. All right, talk to you later, fool. Pull up, gone. I'm out of here. You'll see all individuals with status by themselves or talking to, the management that in which they control, whatever department they're on. They're trying to keep that department stable. That's their jurisdiction. So I don't need input from this Norteño about my jurisdiction. He don't need mine for his. But if it's a serious matter, like we're investigating like Norteños or Northerners, not only do we put that cell on freeze, we put that individual on freeze. And then we don't keep his cellie informed other than just the basic essentials of anything new that's ongoing within the household policy, yard procedures, and what's so on and so forth. Because it became a point back in the day that if you kept the man cellie informed, he can go easily back to the cell and be like, hey, bro, the homie, it's looking bad for you, bro. Like, the homies ain't feeling it. The homies don't believe you. The homies don't this and this and that. The homies feel like you might get removed, bro. And the next thing you know, we got 2 dudes coming out of their cell, strapped up like they're Tarzan, in their boxers, stabbing everybody. And then we lose a handful of manpower because we couldn't be more discreet. So everything is about discretion. We try to keep everything away from everybody. We don't want no Northerners knowing about Norteño issues, Norteño topics, Norteño discussions. Because the way we looked at it, it's simple. Northerners answer to Norteños. Norteños only answer to the ANF, but since the ANF was present, we just answer to ourselves amongst each other. So I didn't have to sit here and get the perspective of a Northerner. I could just be like, hey, bro, go do this, go that, go implement that, pass that around, that's it, and follow that. That's it. Hey, bro, so what's going on with the homie? It's none of your business, bro. I can't disclose that information for you. You're not the one trying to secure this environment. You're not the one investigating this individual, so it's none of your concern. Until the investigation's done and he gets either removed or cleared, then we circulate a filter and keep everybody abreasted. But no, we're not in the middle of the yard throwing rocks, talking about taking over the whole liquor store. None of that, bro. None of that works like that. Even when we politic against each other, it's a majority more. Like, brothers get along with certain brothers and hate other brothers, and the next thing you know, we're just like, hey, what do you think these fools are doing, bro? They're trying to overthrow the yard, bro. They're trying to start a mutiny, a rebellion. And this side's over here like, hey, bro, we got to find a way to replace the authority in charge and the second in command, bro. We'll trump them up on some charges or we'll throw them under investigation. That way they can relinquish their positions and then me and you will climb the ladder. We can replace these individuals because we think it's favoritism and we'll put our people right there that we know will be loyal to what we say. That's how it pretty much works. That's how we politic on a yard. Everything is a CLC command. The chain of command is really important when it comes to the Norteño program. Everything has to go up through its proper channels. Nobody breaches them proper channels. And the authority in charge is only answering to his second in command. The second in command will only answer to or talk to 3 individuals. the Norteño Administration 1, Norteño Administration 2, and the 3, which would be the NT department, the educational department. Them individuals will only talk to certain individuals. Those certain individuals only talk to certain individuals. Even amongst ourselves, bro, we try to keep it discreet. We don't even want our people knowing who's the authority in charge, who's the second in command, who runs the Norteño department. But we play a manipulation game amongst our own. We have poker faces amongst our own people. Half the time, we didn't even want our own people knowing that we had status. That's how deceitful this game really is. Everybody's trying to fish for information, especially with other group segments. You know when somebody's at the door and he's trying to fish for something. So you grab his bait and you throw it back in the water, and then you throw your bait with his, so now both your baits are bumping uglies in the water, and you guys are both trying to find information out from each other. Neither one of y'all is getting nowhere because both of y'all know what y'all's intentions truly are. Everybody wants to be discreet, bro. That's just how politics really work. Because you never know who's trying to backdoor you, who's trying to set you up, who's trying to extract information for you, for what reasons, who they're going to run back to. People are so busy in there writing fake Wilas, letting them fall on a tier so we can fish it in about some misinformation. We report it to the house, so now we're under the impression, hey, bro, it's finna go down. Wasn't even like that. Sometimes people just get bored in the cell and say, you know what, I want to write this Wila, bro, and I want to talk about how I'm going to stab this fool in cell 203. And if we're stuff like that, bro, it's a weird mind game. It's a real psychological warfare that takes place in jail. You want to know the worst part about it? Norteño program says no snitching. And bro, no snitching is like a forbidden rule on the mainline. Bro, people teach their kids not to snitch. Right? But ask me why the prison administration knows everything about that's going to go on before it happens. A removal might go down tomorrow, man. We're on lockdown the day before the removal. Like, how they know that? Then they go snatch the individual up. How did the individual know he was going to get knocked down? You get what I'm saying? Then sometimes the prison administration, they play faulty games too. They'll know this information that's provided by informants. I don't care what anybody says, bro. People are going to deny, but snitching happens on the main line just like it does on SNY. I think the SNY is a hell of a lot more. But ask me why prison administration know. They'll wait for somebody to get removed. And they go up to them like, yeah, man, we had this kite, bro. We're going to let you know, but we decided to see, we'll let it play out. See if you were going to, see what happens to you. See if you were going to make it. But yeah, we already know that such and such and such and such. We got this one time intercepted. We made a copy of it and let it go back to its rightful owner, and he circulated it. Yeah, we let it all happen. We already know all the details. Most of the time, the victim shows up in the program office. They already know why he got removed and who sanctioned the removal. So they don't even want to talk to the dude. They're like, man, take your ass back to the hole, bro. Then you go deal with your people back there, bro. You guys made us do paperwork right now. That's how serious it is. So as much as discretion we try to exercise on main lines and SNYs, we cannot beat the prison administration. We can't beat these COs. They somehow they have one up on us, bro. These informants are so well paid off with canteen and extra bars of soap and toilet paper, whatever it is that they're provided and they're paid for. I don't know. We're up against the beast. These individuals will find out everything. So we have to do twice as much discretion as possible. So when it comes to Norteño politics, everything's done behind the cell. On that desk. Writing on a piece of paper. God forbid you found with that kite and it's a serious matter, bro. Cleanup, removal, fine. The Mexican Mafia will tax the hell out of you, bro. You get caught with a Wila. Bro, they'll take everything in your cell. What's your next package for the next 3 months? And probably your eyebrows. They probably want you to shave your eyebrows and be like, well, we need that, bro. We need that. But we don't trust our people so much, bro, that sometimes we kind of skip the COC just to make sure the kites get to where they need to get to. Imagine this. I need to get this one time to this Norteño. I don't want it to go through many hands because, breach of security. Somebody might open it. So I tell one dude in the day room, hey, come here. Hey, I want you to grab this Wila, and I want you to stand over there and just hold it in your mouth, bro. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth, man. In the back. Ooh, deep throat. Damn, think about that later. And then I'll tell him to go stand by the shower. Then I'll tell some other homie, hey, can you do me a bottle, bro? And he's going to have a one time for you, bro. Can you grab it and can you go stand by the stairs real quick? Just grab it and stand by the stairs. So now you're playing this weirdo domino effect, the ping pong, and now the homie's at the shower, hands it off discreetly, though. Let me give you an example. So this is how it's going to work. This is how it's going to go down. We're going to use this mini egg. I don't know why we still have Easter egg candies, though. Dry ass candy, bro. And it's July, almost August. So this is the Wila. So what you're gonna do as a Norteño, we train everybody. So you can hide it, so that way you could talk to the CO and then finesse it. Because sometimes the CO will pull you over and you got like 20 Wilas. So you'd be like this on the day room, just covering your mouth like. And then you'll see him walking and you'll see, hey, what's up, fool? Yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, hey, shoot me that sopa later. So now this fool has it in his mouth and he's going to look at the tower cop and he's going to be like, now he's going to put it right here. He's going to stand at the stairs and then the person that I wanted to get to is going to come and be like, you got that? Yeah, yeah. All right, hold on real quick. They both look at the tower cop. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. I have to watch you. Bro, that weed out there went through 5 mouths. Full of saliva. And if he didn't properly seal it right, there's saliva in the kite that's going to seep out later. So you basically got to walk around with a kite in your mouth, pass by 5 homeboys' mouths. So it's basically like in your mouth, there's a bunch of homies going like this. Imagine that. So when you're walking around with that wheel out the whole damn yard, just picture like 3 tongues in your mouth doing this. Hella saliva. And don't be mad if one of the dude had hot breath. He just drank coffee. So he got coffee saliva and it seeps in and it seeps out in your mouth and all of a sudden you're like, damn, man, well, that was a strong shot of coffee. That's how nasty it is, bro. So everything's about discretion. That's how we politic. Everything's written on paper. We pass everything in a discreet fashion. Everything gets to where we're going. It's just one big mail, like U.S. Postal Mail Service for homeboys. You'll never see a homeboy on the yard doing a junta. We got too many eyes on us. The administration is right there, and they can pinpoint it faster than anybody. Who's leadership? And that's the one thing that Nortenos try to avoid the most is being identified as leadership. Because once you get validated, you ain't coming back out. Now, like I said, it's different. They got the general on Salinas Valley over there in the shower chilling, if you know what I mean. So, I hope I answered your question to the best of my ability. No, we don't have tea parties on the yard and group up and do like, small talk. No, everything's just written on paper. That's how most politics are. Everything's just, once we go to the cell, write the Wilas, use the porter, make sure the tower cop ain't looking at your cell when you pass the kite. Simple as that. Simple stuff. So, I hope I answered your questions to the best of my ability. So, with that being said, like I always say, it's one life, one chance. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. Peace.